So, good evening. Sorry about that, right, guys? I thought it was on 9:30, but I realised I'm on 8:30. But listen, it's great to be back. Great to be back from my holidays. Great to be back in Italy. And yeah, so welcome to, the first conference reaction, really. And it's been a bit of a rush because I needed to get back and do this sort of thing. So, yeah, so guys, if you do love my channel, as I've been aware, please subscribe to my channel and please stick a like on the video. And it has been cancelled, but I'm just a wee bit late sort of thing, so I do apologise for that. And I thought at 9:30, it's 8:30, so thanks for being patient with us. And yeah, what else can I say, guys? I do apologise I'm late, and I do apologise for the delay, and also I do apologise. Like I said, I didn't know it was going to be at 9:30, but I realised 8:08. But I do apologise on that. And like I said, if you do like my video, like I said, do stick a like on the video and do subscribe. And like I said, get those comments coming in. Just give us 2 seconds. What I'll do, I'll just let the other guys know that I'm live. Give us 2 seconds. I do apologise. Just have someone ringing us up there, sort of thing, but I'm not bothered at the minute. This is the thing. If you're going to ring someone, right, just do so. Don't just ring and then hang up, because it just doesn't quite work. So I'm just going to do this in a second. I'm going to copy the link. Oh, yeah, quote. Just so it won't keep you too long. There you go. Just tweet that out now. I hope I get some people coming on now. So there you go. I've got plenty of comments, by the way. But if I don't read them out, I do apologise. But I want to hear what Jason Tindall's be saying, because he did all the press today. And obviously Eddie Howe was still positive, but now he is better, and he will be taking the bench tomorrow against the Arsenal at the Emirates. So yeah, it's great to see him here. And yeah, so let's go with it, see what he's been saying. So this is what Jason Tindall, excuse me, he's come out and see it. He was asked about Dwight Gale, and he said he's feeling his hamstring slightly, so that's one that will be assessed today. Other than that, there's been no new injuries concerns for us, with a training session still to do today. So basically what he's saying is Dwight Gale has got a fitness test to do tomorrow. He's got problems with his hamstrings, and we all know that he's been injured quite a few times, by the way. But listen, he's absolutely fine. I hope he comes back, proves himself wrong, and you just never know. He could do well with Eddie Howe, but he could surprise people. So if he does come on the pitch, I'll get behind him. And he hasn't played for a long, long time, certainly since when Steve Bruce was there. And, you know, he's going to come back. Let's hope if he does get picked, I should get behind him, see what he does for the game, and just go from there. So you'll see what happens on that one. But would I pick Dwight Gale for the game? Probably not for me. I'll stick with the fun play, Joe Linton, Callum Wilson, and ASM. And we move on to Jason Tindall's asked about Eddie Howe. And he said, "You want your manager here reviews? We missed him as a group of staff, and I'm sure the players have missed seeing him at the training ground. We're certainly looking forward of having him back." Do you know what it is? I'm glad he's back. He's on the bench tomorrow. He's back as manager, taking his first game in charge since he had the COVID. And it's been a quite remarkable recovery from Eddie, because I thought he got to be off for 2 weeks. And all the fans are worried, is he going to make it to the game next tomorrow? And I'm glad he's here. So big up to him. Big up to him. And we'll see Eddie Howe on the bench tomorrow against Arsenal. So that'd be good. I got some comments flying in, by the way. And these are Ciao John, Spare to Spare Guta Lato Vacanza Dalia. Had a fantastic time, Lee. Thank you very much indeed. I do apologize for the delay. Great to see that Eddie Howe is able to be in the dugout down the Arsenal since he's been returned with a regular result. Fingers crossed we can get a positive result down at the Emirates. Fingers crossed. And Baza, George, and hope you have a great time in Italy. The bloody snow up here, can't you do them? Yeah, I've heard that. I spoke to someone earlier on, and she said that it's been heavy snow and also it's been strong winds as well. So please be careful if you're up in the northeast and wrap up warm, by the way. And excellent to hear that how we'll be in the dugout tomorrow and there's persons around the players tomorrow could get an extra 5-10% out of them to see us come away with a point or 3 if we're lucky. But it's going to be tough, mate. It's going to be very, very tough because the bottom line is Arsenal only lost 4 games this season. And the 4 games they lost to are all top teams. And they'll be knocking off teams as well. Don't write them off for the top 4, by the way. I think it'll be okay this season. I think Big Arteta's doing well at the minute. And the Arsenal fans need to back him properly. So we'll see what happens on that one. I got some more what Jason Till's been saying. And Bassa, Dwight has a hamstring problem, must because of all that sitting around on the bench. That's no surprise. And Lee said, if Cardano plays tomorrow, he'll reach the 100 miles through in Newcastle. However, I hope the back is brought back in the starting 11, as I think with him back, we could get a draw for the match. There's a quite possibility, by the way. But I don't want to see Darlow playing for us again, lest we will. He's been absolutely shite as a goalkeeper of late. Costing the games. Cost us 2 goals last week, for what I've heard. Not good. And like I said, do smash the likes up, by the way. Do subscribe if you're new. So it's a late one. I need likes. I've just got back. So I thought I'd come out and do this. I'd like to see Elliot Anderson make a few subs appearances between now and Jan, and that's him out on loan. The kid had loads of potential, so why not let him show what he can do? Good point, Lee. Good point, mate. Dubravka is a must start. We are going for the win. That's from Kia Muggy. Hello, John. Hope you lose class. Absolutely fantastic. Has John stayed in Italy? I'm here. I think John brought his wifey on to play with him. Kieran, you're absolutely right, mate. I should be doing some more. But Eddie's been Jason Till's been saying. I keep saying Eddie Howe. Don't know why. It's a short cancel. No, I'm here. Jordy, I'm here. Do apologize for the delay. Hope you're okay, John. Absolutely fine. I said being 6, but I've done it in 2 minutes. Ian the Paddy, hope you're okay, mate. Wicket dust Eddie House be cleared, and we'll be at the game tomorrow. That's absolutely fantastic news. So I've flown by the comments, by the way, and we're going to move swiftly on and see what else Jason Till's been saying. And he was asked about last week, and he said that Eddie has seen training back every day. We'll film it, and that will be sent back to him in the afternoon to view it back. As for we as coaches, they will feedback of what's necessary to the players the following day. I feel that's absolutely fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. Do you know what it is, right? You don't see Steve Bruce saying things like that, do you? You just don't. I mean, what has Jason Tindall's come up today? He has talked some sense. He has been absolutely fantastic in the press conference. It's a breath of fresh air. He's positive. You know, telling the fans what we want to hear. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. And the thing is, right, these players want to play for Eddie Howe. These players are absolutely keen to play for this football club now. Do you know what I mean? Then again, people are saying, why do they not perform like this under Steve Bruce? That's because they don't want to play under Steve Bruce. They do not want to play under him. It's as simple as that. So, look, it's a huge difference. I mean, I saw the highlights myself on last week, and I thought they were absolutely brilliant. But the defence, again, was absolutely poor from what I've seen, excuse me, especially the first goal. Shocking. All avoidable as well, by the way. So, like I said, do smash the likes up, by the way. Do subscribe if you are new. And he was asked about training, and he quoted every training session we've asked for the lads to do and go and deliver. And they've done that and worked extremely hard. The attitude and the application players has been excellent. It's a very talented squad, and we were encouraged by Brentford. Do you know what it is, right? I mean, these players, like I said earlier, they want to play for Eddie Howe. They want to step up. You got players like Joe Linton stepping up to the plate. You got John Joe Shelby stepping up to the plate. Yeah, but it's just a shame our back three aren't really stepping up to the plate, are they? You know what I mean? They're still leaking goals. We can see the 27 goals this season. That is not good enough. That is unacceptable. And that is relegation form as well, by the way. But, like I said, if we can go forward, keep attacking, but keep our defence firmly shut, then we'll win games. If you're going to see goals or daft goals, then we don't deserve to win games, don't we? It's as simple as that. And I've got, it's Ryan Coxworth to get away in January. Nah, I'm not going to read that. I'm not going to read that. Even to Carlos, mate, hope you're fine. But it's going to be a tough game for us tomorrow. Let's be real. But as long as we give it a go, then we may just get something. But until then, it's going to be very difficult. So we can move swiftly on to adapting. From the first 4 to 5 days in terms of how we are feeling, the following day to this week, they're probably feeling a lot better. There's always been adaptation period, but hopefully they're over that and they can deliver constantly. Yeah, I mean, the next 2 home games we'll find out, by the way. And it looks like they're much, much fitter. They can play for the whole 90 minutes. They don't look knackered for the 90 minutes. And what they've done, they stepped up the players' training, and it must have been a shock to the system to them. It's none of these 2.5 days a week anymore, like it was under Steve Bruce. Steve Agnew's come out and say that they're going to train for 3 days. I never heard so much cock in my life. This guy is absolutely pathetic. I'm on about Steve Agnew, by the way. Yeah, I watched this interview, and I watched Paul's interview as well. But let's be real, I've never seen anything so much rubbish in my life. It is absolutely shocking. I'm just not having it at all whatsoever. There you go. But, and that's for Steve Bruce. Still waiting for the Man U job. Unfortunately, he's been unsuccessful because Radnik has got the job, by the way. According to Russia and Moscow, that he's going to sign for 6 months in the next couple of days' time. So good luck on Ralph, by the way. I hope he does well at the Reds. Then he was asked about the strengths, and Tim Neal said, "We're with the strengths. This is Arsenal, by the way. They're going to have, but ultimately, we're going to Arsenal to win the game. Our aim is to go there, nullify their strengths the best we can, and ultimately go out and score goals and give us the best chance of winning the game." That is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. That's what we've been waiting for a couple of years, and someone to come out and say comments like that. Come out, give us hope, give us positivity, and give us a chance of trying to win the game. And what he said right there, right, was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And then you look at all the comments you see from that. You've got people like Ali saying, "Now do Steve Bruce." But I'm not going to read it, by the way. You've got people like Simon Lishman, right? Come on and say it. We're going to Arsenal win the game. How refreshing is that to hear? That's what I want to hear from managers. You know what I mean? Come out, do the press conference, and give us a confidence. Yeah, just big us up as much as you can, and just go from there. That'll be absolutely brilliant. That's what I want to hear from people. Just come out there, give us confidence, have the fun. Yeah. I mean, if we lose, right, but having a real go, okay, cool. I accept that. Yeah. But I don't want to be a defeatist. I don't want to go there giving up. I just don't want that at all whatsoever. But what he's done today is come out, give us all this positivity, which I think is great for the fans. And then, we can go there, have hope. You give us hope, we can have hope. Simple as that. I've got two army, by the way. I fear we're losing our next 3 games is over. I don't want to go down, but let's be real. Ashley and Bruce got us in the shite. I don't want to play Sunderland next season if they come up. Neither do I, mate. Neither do I. I don't want to be playing them. I don't want to be in the championship. But thanks to Bruce and Ashley, right? They got us there. They got us into this mess. But then again, sending the club in October could be a bit timing. But we got our club back, which is great. But if that means going down and starting again, then it's got to be that. As long as Eddie Howe's in charge. Even John Howe's Italy, hope you enjoyed it. Absolutely enjoyed the Thomas Mace. Love it. Absolutely amazing. Yeah. And then got Julian here chatting to everyone as well. And let me just get my banners up by the way. There you go. And I forgot about that, didn't I? What am I like? So, yeah. And the one thing I noticed as well, these press conferences now, right? It seems to go a bit longer, which I think is absolutely brilliant. I think I had another half an hour press conference here today. On the Steve Bruce is no more than about 10 minutes, if that. Yeah. And I can remember you did a 3-minute press conference when you had a confrontation with Craig Hope. Yeah, let's get it out. Craig Hope. Yeah. 4 minutes and that. It just wasted my flipping time. So we move swiftly on. We got again, Jason Trindle's out again. He's asked about Arsenal. He said, every game in the Premier League presents a different challenge. We know that different styles of play, different levels of player, different tactics. We just need to be prepared for that. We've done the work and we go into the game well prepared. This guy's talking sense, isn't he? He really, really is. And he added, well, which I said before, man, for me, I mean, it's just, in my opinion, how good it is to have his clear words that we're going to the Arsenal and try and win the game, not to upset them, you know what I mean, and hold our own. That's what we need. We need fighting talk at this football club, you know what I mean? We never had this under Steve Bruce. Never, never, never. You know what I mean? And you know what it is, right? I can listen to this guy all day because he talks a lot of sense. I can listen to Eddie Howe because he talks a lot of sense, yeah? I can talk to his coaching staff because they all talk a lot of sense. They are footballing people. They're young, hungry footballers, young, hungry coaches, yeah, that knows exactly what they're on about. They're modern today. They're up to the game today. They're up with it. Steve Bruce is 20 years out of date. Do you know what I mean? The guy is absolutely out of date. He is finished, yeah? But I like Jason Trindle. He seems switched on, yeah? And, you know, long may it continue. And let's keep going. And under 23 games called off. Yeah, I've seen that as well. Don't know what was the latest score, but it's definitely called off, probably because of the weather sort of thing, and quite rightly so. You can't really play in that, can you? There you go. And move swiftly on. He was on about Elliot Anderson, and he said he's certainly a bright talent for what we've seen on the training ground. He's got very good potential for a lot of competitions in the attacking areas. But so far, what we've seen with Elliot, he's shown really good signs for the future. Again, he's bigging the players up, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Yeah. But this guy, Elliot, I think he's going to do things under Eddie Howe. I really do. Eddie Howe loves young players, and he gives the players every single chance of making the claim, staking the claim. Yeah. If he gets in the first team, yeah, as a sub, he'll get games. Do you know what I mean? I think this guy's going to be mint when he comes on a run of games, give him a run 10 games, see what he does, and then he could shock a lot of people. This guy is going to be a talent. Steve Bruce played him in against Arsenal. He wasn't even seen since. Absolutely joke. It really, really is. I think it's a disgrace for the way Steve Bruce is killing his career. Eddie Howe has to pick it up again. So, like I said, I'd love to see Elliot Anderson in the team starting games, and it'd definitely be a good one. Let's have it out there, sort of thing. So, if you do like the video, guys, do smash the likes up and do subscribe. I do apologize for being late. Again, I was supposed to be on at 9:30, and then for some reason, I put the flipping wrong time in again, which is unbelievable. I think as well, if I can find what Keith Downing's been saying as well, apparently someone's been saying about John Linton as well. Well, Jason Trindle's comment and said that he's got such a talent, as you can see, and if he carries on the way he is, he's going to be an absolute belt of a player as well. So what Jordan's got to do now is just keep going, and let's hope that he's playing 9 years and start playing like a £40 million player. And that's what we need. And if I just found what Keith Down is saying as well, I think I might have read this, but I'll read it again for those who haven't seen it. He was asked about negative tests. He said there's a big change in how Ed's felt as week has progressed. He struggled physically, suddenly to Wednesday or whatever, but there's now a difference in his voice. Isolating with the virus in the hotel room is difficult, but he watched training every day from multiple angles. We then analyze and feedback to players. Ed has been a big part of that. He's very hands-on. We've spoken 5-6 times a day and prepare in training in the evenings as well. Do you know what it is, right? I mean, Eddie Howe's going to be a magnificent manager for Newcastle United. I really, really do. Let's be honest. Do you know what I mean? I think he's going to be decent. Right, okay. Putting Newcastle fans and Sunderland together is a no-go. Their fans are MB, Monument and Bellends, by the way, for those who haven't known. Always starting fights, throwing glasses, bottles. There's a reason for our derby has police on horses. The last time there's a derby between Newcastle and Sunderland, I could be wrong on this, there was no police presence at all whatsoever, yeah? And it could well have kicked off. It could well have kicked off. It could have been like mayhem. It could like a bloodshed. Do you know what I mean? It is absolutely unbelievable. Where's supposed to policing for that day? Shame on Northumberland police there, because it's your mess. And that's it. John Leith, you're right there. Did you think he has that back or what? I spoke to him, but he wouldn't come to Newcastle. He's happy at UV. Hope Joe Linton scores. I hope he does badly. I hope you're okay, mate. Do subscribe, mate. Hope we'll come to him later. Thanks very much for that, Eric. I much appreciate that. They said some nice things about Anderson as well. Hopefully, he can get some games and Matty can impress next season. I don't think Matt Longstaff will be here next season, mate. I think he'll be done. He's done, mate. I mean, when he comes to Aberdeen, his contract will be up. I just cannot see him playing for Newcastle. Again, they're done. Longstaff's a finish, in my opinion. I think Sean Longstaff is done. I really do think he is done. Since his performance under Rafa, it's just gone backwards for me. Let's be real. I like Sean, but I just don't think he's going to be the player that he was. I mean, he's out of contract at the end of the season. And how they allowed him to run his contract down, I just think is an absolute disgrace, man. It really is. This is the thing, yeah? I mean, you take a gamble running players' contracts down, yeah? And Sean Longstaff could go to another club, like at Everton, and could rock up them and can do a good job there. You know what I mean? But in my opinion, I think it's gone a little bit backwards there for me. It's a shame. But injuries plays its part as well. Sorry about that, guys. Long day in the flight sort of thing. I mean, I got to the airport quite early today as well, so I have to be prepared. I also missed my flight, wouldn't I? Sort of thing. So, yeah. So, tell us what you think of these comments, by the way, guys. Do you think Jason Tindall is a breath of fresh air? Does he know what he's talking about? For me, yes, he does. Got some more comments here, by the way. We should have took the 40 million. That's from Man United. Yeah, you could have done. Nobody bigger than the club. And now, it could be going on the fee. Come January, the Longstaffs and Gale could be the first to go, in my opinion. I wouldn't have a problem with that at all, Tangy mate. Sean won the bleep test and Howe's training sessions, yeah? Does he deserve a new contract? Let us know. Hope Matty gets back to himself, saying goals he's been scoring amazing. Yep, he scored some good goals for us. How's he getting at Aberdeen? I've heard that he's not been doing well, apparently. Could be wrong. It did kick off, mate. I got bloody news. That was in 2014 at Bear Ground. Sorry to hear that, mate. I really do, and I hope you're okay back then. But what you're talking about, you got beat when Alan Johnson's got the winning goal. That was on the Sunday game when Sissoko should have scored that goal. We'll make room for the squad for new signings. We have to, because some of the players here are not good enough for Newcastle United. But I'm sure that there was a comment today from back with Riensbeck when he took a question. And did I find it now? Yeah, he's talking about Joe Willock as well. It was asked about Joe Willock. He's an exceptional talent. We know that as a group of coaching staff, the players know that for themselves. So he's basically saying Joe Willock is a talent. He's still got a lot of development to do when he arrived. He's still a young lad. He got to a great start last season, but this season just hasn't really happened at this moment in time. I want to see the Joe Willock back to how he was from last season. Yeah, because he hasn't quite got it yet. But I hope he does. But if he gets to the match fitness for Joe Willock, he'd be absolutely fantastic. And I do like him, by the way. I still can't see us keeping a clean sheet. Badly, I don't think we will, mate. Who's the Premier League he hit the most? Well, it's got to be Sunderland, isn't it? But they're not in the Premier League. But don't know. It's kind of hard to say. Oh man, I'll come back to that's a difficult question. I'll come back to these on that. Anyone that gets us relegated, that's the team I'm going to hit the most. Premier League team, thanks, man. Dollar Gillespie can go. So for woman, Boost fed him to the Wolves. Yeah, I think Boost has killed his career, by the way. Hello, John. What's happened earlier? You was on a plane. You're on your Wi-Fi. Anyway, how's it, mate? Yeah, it was fine, mate. What happened was, basically, I thought it was on 9:30, but unfortunately, it says 8:30. But listen, I'm here now, and I've got 24 people watching live for that very reason. And do smash it up, guys. Thank you very much indeed for that. I might have a couple of Australians watching my channel as well, by the way, but not commenting. Bless them. Hi, John. What's it like being back in England, mate? I tell you what it is. Landed is bloody freezing cold. But listen, it's not too bad, really. It's just the wind. But yeah, there's a lot changes, a lot difference than it is from Rome, where it's quite warm, to here where it's freezing cold. But good to be back, Gary. Thank you very much, man. Just order lamb madras, chips, vegetable rice, kivadan, fish, pakora. Enjoy yourself, Ian. Enjoy, because I'm on a health kit from tomorrow, mate. Let's be real. I just had chicken and rice, by the way. 27 people watching live. Do smash the likes up as well, by the way. So that'd be amazing. Thank you very much indeed for that. I could see a family hammering if our defense is not fixed. Quite possibly. I hope it's not the case. But if Darla plays in goal, then it's a possibility. I do not want to see him play for Newcastle ever again. Let's be real. And greetings, John. Hope you enjoy Italy trip. Stephen, thanks so much indeed, mate. And I've got Badly as well. I was hoping Bruce would get the Man U job, so as Mears could pull up with that. Always have to. Yeah, I totally agree. Never got a look in. So all these pundits and that sort of thing, he's done a grand job to just shut the heck up because they do not know what they're talking about, especially Jamie O'Hara sort of thing and Rhea Parla and all these talk sports and nonsense as well, by the way. Okay, that makes sense. It's good to see you back. Hope Italy was class. Bet it was hotter in here. It was between 16 and 20 Celsius, mate. But it's pleasant, by the way. I don't mind it, do you know what I mean? But the other day, it felt like 30 the other day because I done a Coliseum. Absolutely loved it. Beautiful place. If you haven't been there, check it out, guys. Please check it out. So I have to pinch myself. So we have a cool manager, no Ashley, and the richest club in the world. Yay! They'll look at the table. Yeah. Some sort of beautifully done it. Some sort of up. Come to the northeast this morning. It certainly is, Mark. Do subscribe to my channel, mate. I believe it's your first time here. But yeah, it's not good, isn't it? It'll probably be snowing in Bristol very soon. Apparently, it's snowing in Exeter. I was taught that today. Now he's going for Ronaldo. We can do Ronaldo, by the way. It's Gelforce win, snow and rain in Newcastle. Absolutely mental. I'm not surprised, Kieran. I'm not surprised, mate. Because I can see snow's going to be here very, very soon. One thing, if it does snow, I'm not going into work. Let's be real. Or should I say Gale for wins or Gale Force? That'd be better, Kieran. Gale Force. Thank you, Mark, man. Sure to love, man. Yeah, I mean, we look at it, right? I mean, Steve Bruce all week whilst on holiday, he's been linked to Man United. Peter Schmeichel's come on and say that it'd be absolutely fantastic for the job. I mean, it'd be perfect for Man United. I tell you what, if they only just listened to Peter Schmeichel, by the way, then it would have been absolutely amazing, by the way. Let's be real, guys. You know what I mean? But it just didn't happen. We tried to level it up on social media, trying to drum it up and say, Steve is must at the Man U job. I do apologise, all me people sort of thing who follows me who are Man U fans, do you know what I mean? People like Kim and Claire Williams, who've been on my channel twice, by the way. She's amazing, last, by the way. Get her back on soon. But listen, it's what it is. He didn't get a job, but The Sheffield United job is available, by the way. He may go for that. We need to do a Chelsea and find a Mendy, 22 million. What a bargain. He is a world-class keeper, by the way. The guy's 29, and I tell you what, he is absolutely superb, man. Top keeper, by the way. I take little Musso for Atalanta, by the way. He's a decent keeper, by the way. Slight, but I think he's a decent keeper. Got Eric as well. John, we just watched Jacob Murphy for the lad who does the throw-ins for Chinese national squad. His name is, and I'm not going to read that, by the way. I'm going to move it along very, very quickly. Listen, I might just go back from holiday, but let's be real. I'm not going to be playing that game. I'm going to proofread things from now on, by the way. It's looking like that Ranić fella is going to Man U. Yep. I think that's a fantastic appointment for Man United. This guy loves playing the pressing game. And I tell you what, those players are in for a shock. And let's be real, because one thing I'm going to say, that Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be working hard for that team. It's going to be a lot of pressing. And Paul Pogba, his time is done in United. His time is done. He is finished. And I've got Ian as well. I mean, never heard of this guy, but I'll move it along, by the way. If it's Vlahovic from Fiorentina, I could talk to him all day long. Yeah, striker. Got Kieran. Did Bianca treat you well in Rome? You know, take out for a steak meal. So latex in there? Nah, I'm not going to read that, by the way. Nah. This is our worst season since the 60s. Mate, I totally agree, mate. That's down to Steve Bruce. He's the one who started this, by the way. I've said back in the summer that if you have a poor season, a poor pre-season, you can have a poor start to the season as well. And that's exactly what I've said to people. And people come to say, that's only pre-season, that's only pre-season, relax. Let's be real. Yeah. And I said to them as well, yeah, you have a poor pre-season, you can have a shite start of the season. And that's exactly what's happened there, sort of thing. People need to listen as well, by the way. Oh, come on. When I was one player that you can't accuse not working, he's a beast. What I meant saying, right, he's a decent player. He's a fantastic player. But I hear a lot of people on the radio saying that he doesn't press a lot. But listen, he's a world-class player. For me, I still think he's the best in the world for me. Even I'm a Messi guy, but this guy's still the best player in the world. 100%. We're going after Dembele, reportedly, from Barca. I mean, apparently, we've got to offer him something like 180 grand a week. Quote us on that. I could be wrong on that. But he is too injury prone. That is the thing. But if you get him for 90 minutes every single game, it'd be one of the best fee signing in the club's history. I can tell you that right away. But this guy is quick, direct, pacey, skillful. I mean, Borussia Dortmund tends to have that, and Barca fans. So we need to look at Rennes for big keepers. Thing is, right, we could do with another goalkeeper, by the way. Let's be real, because Darlow's not good enough. Woman's not good enough. Gillespie's not good enough. It's just Lizzo Debraka, and he needs to start tomorrow. If he doesn't, then we are going to get beat, because they will target Darlow. I can see that for a mile. Even to Thomas, mate, will be okay. Ari, John, Steve, I'm fine, mate. Do you think we get a point tomorrow? I've got to stand for a 3-1 defeat, mate. I'm not going to lie. We're going to lose by 3-1 because our defence is shite. Let's be real. I've got Eric, so if you signed Dembele for Barca, I never heard of more Leicester. But Dembele would do, mate. That Vixel as well has been linked as well by us as well. But Juve wants him as well. The guy's 32 and he wants about, I think he's selling about £180,000 a week, somewhere like that, at Borussia Dortmund. He is just absolutely a beast of a player, him. 6'2". He's a beast of midfielder. And I just hope that we can get him. He's definitely an upgrade. So, just got a telephone call, by the way. That could wait till later on. And so, I should get that person later on. So, do smash the likes up, by the way, and do subscribe. I'll be doing a watch along tomorrow at 10 to 12. Minus Paul, because Paul's doing his own YouTube as well. And I hope that he does well on his own. So you're going to see what it's like. And then he can always come back to us if it doesn't work out. 4-3 to win. I hope you're right, mate. Mendy came to Rennes. Yeah, he did. RENNES. Then I can't see us getting anything. I totally agree. 3-2 to us. I think I'll be shocked if we can't keep a clean sheet. I don't think we keep a clean sheet. We're not good enough. We haven't got the defense to keep a clean sheet, by the way. We are absolutely poor. Tangi, we don't need Barca mercenaries. Barcelona themselves, our club, created our own monstrous problems. We need Vlahovic from Fiorentina, £70 million a year cost. Young players, not create any mercenaries. Well, Dembele's 26, 27, I think. So he's still in the peak of his career. But I'm not saying he's 30, 31. But listen, I think he'd be a good player for us if he stays smash fit. Desperate for January, man. Yeah, same here. I mean, I'm off to Milan in 2 weeks' time, by the way, for 5 days. Then I'll work another couple more days. Then I've got 9 days off from work. So, yes, this December's going to be a quick month for us. Let's be honest. I just found it hilarious. These pundits saying Ronaldo doesn't tackle enough. You don't sign Ronaldo to defend. Exactly. You got defence who do the job for you. I was doing a North East job. We got so I haven't, mate. Listen, I'm in Bristol. Mate, so I'm not on the North East. I'm up next week, though. But if it snows, then how the hell am I going to come up? I already put 2 in, by the way. So, yeah, got 27 people watching now. Do smash the likes up, by the way. And it's my first time back alive. And I'm really enjoying it. Like, I'm surprised. I mean, I only started about 5 people and then it shot up to 26. But thank you very much for joining us. Did the match go to the Rome game, John? I did. I went to Lazio against Juventus. And that was a Juve absolutely dominated that game. They missed Mobile. Big style. Pedro is not a number 9. He is not a number 9. And I think Sarri got his tactics wrong, by the way. And I think you kind of know that sort of thing. But I thought Pedro was lucky not to get sent off when he took out Chiesa from behind, which gave the penalty away. But he was very lucky to see red. Bonucci scored twice, 2 penalties there, by the way. I thought Juve were fantastic at the back. Absolutely brilliant. Big up to Juve. And we're not going to win the league. But top 4 is a possibility. But winning the league, not a chance. Dembele has been a mercenary aged on Mala. He is finished like Sean Longstaff. Fair enough. It's all about opinions, by the way. It's like signing Messi, then saying he is shite and goal. Talking of Messi, right? He hasn't exactly lighted up the French league, can he, really? I mean, he's only got, 1 goal this season? And this is the thing. I mean, we all know he's a world-class player, but has he settled in Paris? That is the thing. Has he really settled in? I'm not so sure, you know. I'm not sure if he's settled there. I mean, he misses Barcelona. He wants to go back to Spain. But if he does, he may just get a switch next season. Who knows? But it was him, Mbappe, and Neymar were the front 3 when they got beat off Man City in the Champions League. And apparently, according to Jason Cundy, he was absolutely poor. All of them were poor. Very disappointed. And Pochettino, being linked to Man U next season, needs to do better than that. Otherwise, he may not get the Man U job. I hope Eddie Howe got a bottle to drop Clark and Lascelles. They're terrible. Richie and Murphy are not defenders. Aston Stephen, yeah. I agree with you, Stephen. Next summer is going to be a completely back 4. The problem is Leeds have Brighton, Norwich have Wolves. Our players are shite and aging. We could be adrift even more tomorrow. Hate to say it, mate. I totally agree. Hurts, but it's true. Hi, John. Tough game tomorrow, but I have a positive feeling about the Norwich game. Think we might pull them off the spliff yet. We need to beat Norwich. I'll be doing the watch-alongs well in the middle of next week, so join me for that. And everyone's saying, I think getting director of football. Nah. Damon Duff was a has-been. Nicky Butt too. We don't need signings like those in the past. Dembele fits same criteria. Yeah, I'll get a split decision now about this Dembele now, sort of thing, like, you know. But for me, if I get him, I'll just give him a 1-year deal. Give him a 1-year deal, see how he does. And then, if he's on a free, give him a 1-year deal. And if he proves his fitness, then keep on a bit longer, sort of thing, you know what I mean? But you don't want someone on a 5-year deal with a terrible injury record that he's got, and then Lombard with him, and then he's going to take advantage, isn't he? So we have to wait and see on that one. We could even dream of getting someone like Dembele. He's a good player. He can stay fit. I don't think you should be spending a high amount of money on him, though. That's from Kieran. Yeah, I see your point. before the takeover. Yeah, totally agree. But do smash the likes up, by the way. Do subscribe. I've got 25 people. It's dropping down from 30 to 25. I'm doing okay, actually, but just keep it going, like, because tomorrow the watch on's going to be good. There's plenty of people doing it. I'm doing it. Paul's doing it. Jason's doing it. Bass is doing it. Billy's doing it. They're all doing it, which I think is great. You look at AFTV, you got people like Lee Gunnar, you got people like Ryan Fletcher, you got Gunnar Rich, my guy, you got a few people there as well. Absolutely fantastic people. It's going to be lit. I think doing a watch along, gets you more subscribers. It gains more people watching your show. And I think it's absolutely fantastic. I mean, I want to get a minimum of 1,001 viewing tomorrow. No excuses, guys. No excuses. I got Tangi as well. Ronaldo could be useful, but that's down to him not getting the games at PSG. He's on £350,000 a week. Are we going to pay that for a 31-year-old? Probably not for me. People seem to be forgetting. Man City didn't sign De Bruyne in his first year. They signed a lot of players, saw them on, and moved on from there. That's very true. Very true. Ronaldo knows the club and fans, so could be a good fit for us. I'm not sure I'm going to pay £350,000 for him. That's the thing. But if he does come back, I'll back him. Already smashed the likes, mate. Thank you, Kieran. What sort of leagues do you think we should look at in terms of signing? For me, if you talk about January, we need to get players that knows the Premier League. That's what we need to get. Someone's going to come in, who's got Premier League experience to get us out the best down in at the minute. That's what I do. You know what I mean? Or get Kieran Trippier for Atletico Madrid. It'd be fantastic for us at right back. Get him in, get him back home, and then he'll come. But in my opinion, get the players who's got Premier League experience. Didn't a player get hit with a water bottle in the French league? That was Payet, by the way. He got hit with a water bottle. Not for the first time this season. You guys are dreaming. I think it's going to be difficult to get players in the Prem, to be honest. Well, we need to get Premier League experience, Kieran. That's what we need to get. You can't get young players from foreign leagues who doesn't know the Premier League. They got him in the relegation dogfight. They could be in for a shock. The game's on BT on Tuesday. Game's on Amazon. Cool. I'll be watching that. Will you be watching your watch along, John? Of course I will, Stephen. Of course I will, mate. Dimitri Payet has him hit by water bottles twice in a few months now. Maybe you should save him by getting him to Newcastle. Save his career. I don't think he'll come back to England. He couldn't get away for West Ham United. I like Trippier, solid player. I got Ricky D. We need a David Batty type player in the situation. Yes, we do. Someone's going to be back. Someone's going to tackle in the midfield. And then Fossa. Yeah. Oh, sorry, but I had to have a drink there. Got Ian as well. And even to Ian again, it's very easy to make a wish list. It's a bit harder to actually do that. Monday early goals so far, we would get players in. But some of the players being mentioned are just silly. Yeah, in my opinion, right, just get something realistic, right, up until the end of the season, stay up. And then in the summer, maybe just go for the bigger names. But it did took Man City 4 years to win the title, by the way. I'm not asking us to get us a title. What I'm asking us is just get us a solid top 10 finish. And then go for a trophy. Take it all day long. Are you live, John? What happened, John? What it is, mate, I thought it was on 9:30, and I wasn't. And I thought, oh, shit, I have to get on now. So I've got this sort of thing. But thanks for joining, mate, by the way. I really appreciate that. Thanks for joining. We need to find the sweet spot between being picky and not being too picky when it comes to recruitment. Thomas, I totally agree, mate. I mean, the fact is, right, I mean, we got to be realistic. Get players with Premier League experience and just go from there. So, we've got to be realistic. You can get players like Kieran Trippier, that's fine. Get players like Conor Cody, James Tarkowski, Van der Beek, if he does want to leave Man U, Jesse Lingard. If you can get all those kind of players, that'd be fantastic. I'd take that all day long. And John, all for healthy living, etc. But for youth player, we have Nickel T. I'm not going to read that, mate. Thank you very much indeed. Conor Gallagher should be top priority. Give Chelsea what they want for him. Me personally, I don't think he's going to come to Newcastle. I think he'd go back to Chelsea, and I think he'd be in the Chelsea team. What people have to understand is as well, he's a Chelsea player, and I think Tuchel wants to give him a chance. Could be wrong, but if you put in a £30 million for him, I tell you something, we'd take him all day long. I think he's a damn good player. I mean, Patrick Vieira loves him. And yeah, I think he'd be fantastic. I'd take him all day long. Gallagher, go, but we need to sort defence out first. In my opinion, that's a good point, Van. The defence needs to be sorted out first. That's the first and end all, right? We need to revamp the defence all day long. We have to. Because if we don't sort the defence out and go on with them, we'll be relegated. Simple as that. There's still time. We can still win 3 games this year and still be in touch, and we'll be fine. But until then, we must sort the defence out very, very quickly. Forget the strikers. Defence is what we need. What a fan base we have. Sold out our away end, 12:30 kickoff. I know BT paying 10 million per game for that slot, but they didn't think of our fans yet. Totally agree. I think they got a flipping cheek to let Newcastle fans having to go all the way to London for a 12:30 kickoff. See, look, they just don't care about the fans, don't they? Yet again. I will never go to a 12:30 game unless it's closer to home. Pardon me. Absolutely shocking. And I'll tell you what as well, I think Sky and BT and the Premier League needs to be thinking of our fans as well. Because we can't go to these games. They send us a flipping Brighton at 5:30. Now we got to go out of London. 3 folks got to go out of London at 12:30 on the afternoon to watch that game. I find that shocking. It really, really is. I don't know. Unbelievable, Taz. Unbelievable, Jeff. As soon as you get into a respectable position in the league, players will come. You wouldn't want to play in front of 50,000 Geordies in James's Park at the heart of the city. We need to get at the bottom 3 first, mate. I think we need players like Cordy, Papa Fertile. He's a leader as well, by the way. Always talk Dembele and stuff is nonsense. The defenders we need, we all know it. Yes. Totally agree. Our defense is a problem, I agree. We need to Harry. No, I'm not going to read that. Come on, look, people. I know let's have a laugh, but let's have some proper names, can we? How are you, man? Thank you. We're the richest club in the world. We get 6 players in this window, I think, including a striker and a few defenders. Defenders first, by the way. And Ian, I'm not going to read the next one out, by the way. It's not your fault, but I'm not going to read the next one out, by the way. But there you go. So, I mean, I'm going to wrap up and very soon. I'm going to give another 5 minutes or so. But, yeah, I mean, it's a bit quiet a day in the transfer front for Newcastle as well. We've been linked to a lot of players, by the way. By Bialovic is one of them. We've been linked with Karen Kamara as well. Apparently, he's sub Marseille's press conference. So he's not very happy at Marseille, by the way. Maybe you can comment for him, by the way. I think he'd be decent for Newcastle. He's a decent midfielder for Marseille. Yeah. And also, I've heard Christian Purslow talking about our takeover, which I think is very, very decent. If anyone haven't listened to him, I think it'd be a great interview he did. Absolutely fantastic. And he's absolutely right. All this carry on about the takeover sort of thing and this and that and that sort of thing. Just let it go. We've got a takeover. We are done. We're through. There's nothing we can do about it. Yeah? Surely how Campet Darlow and both Lascelles and Clark is madness. Ricky, it is madness. We need to bring in a few players higher up in the league to attract a decent players. Yeah, I totally agree. Jonathan Tah, that's better. Thoughts for Leverkusen. I think he's a decent player. Decent centre back. Big lad. He's quick. Reads the game as well. But I just don't think Leverkusen's going to sell him, by the way. He is absolutely brilliant. Apparently, Dubbett's fit for December. I think it's great to see him back, by the way. Our December fixtures horrible. We need to start winning, not drawing. Liverpool, Man U, Man City all in a row. Oh, big ask, by the way. Big ask. We can just win one of them. Yes, that'd be brilliant. I always say to the guys, it's good luck trying to get 3 points at one of those teams. So Man U could be doable, but now Ralph was in there, it's going to be difficult. If we had a decent chance, we would have had hammered Brentford exactly if Joe Linton would have messed that chance up, by the way. But listen, I'm not going to slate him. you had a good game by all accounts. Good to have you back, Johnny S. Glad you had a nice break. Absolutely love it, Billy, my guy. Thank you very much, man. Great to be back. But I'm off to Milan in 2 weeks' time, by the way, for 5 years. So I'll still be doing my small clips as well. So check us out for that. I love to see Elliot get a chance. He looks a big talent. Kieran, he's a huge talent, mate. I mean, I do like him. Skillful. He's a place number 10 role, plays wide, and he scores. He scored a hat-trick the other day, didn't he? He scored a hat-trick last week, didn't he, or something like that. And I'm just going to go on to Billy as well. Defenders are a must. Marcus Alonso not getting the game. He's worth an inquiry, surely. Billy, I totally agree, mate. But would he leave Chelsea, though? Is he a backup to Ben Chilwell as well? I just can't see Tuchel's going to let him go, mate. I really don't. Because he needs Alonso in his team. I don't think he's going to let him go. Nice to have Alonso, though. By the way, he's got a lovely left foot. And he's playing for the Italian league as well, called Fiorentina. I can't think of one defender at Newcastle I actually like. I'm sure Eddie Howe will find someone. I mean, he might get a couple of defenders in the Championship you trust. But the bottom line is we need Premier League experience, and that's what we need just now. Until then, we've got to struggle and get them. So, just going to move swiftly on. Got a couple more comments before I wrap up. Ward Prowse. If we're going to get him probably in the summer, I just don't think he's going to go. I have a soft spot for Marseille, but is he good? I haven't watched him play, but I heard reports that he's good. He's one of the better players at Marseille, and he's a fan favourite. But if he snubs the press conference, doesn't look good at all whatsoever. And I've heard there's been a ban as well. I mean, they're banning this sponsorship again, extended a ban. That is sad. That is really sad, man. But it's taking the court. And, Richard Masters come out, according to the Mail, saying that had to explain how the organisation has ways of being comfortable and satisfied that Newcastle United will not involve itself with the Saudi state. So that's good, isn't it? That's good. That's good news. And then I've got to know Marcus Alonso wants Champions League football. He won't leave Chelsea. I can't see him in Chelsea, surely. Thinking you liking his fat balls more than ham and pea in a pud. Start your big J, yeah. Oh, man. You know what it is? I never tried a stotty cake. I never had a stotty. But one thing I will say, I heard it's nice, by the way. I might try a little bit. Big up to you, Luke. How is it? We'd like to do a preview for tomorrow, mate. Let us know what time, mate. I'll try to come on. But I'm off to the gym first thing in the morning. But let us know. We do need defenders, but we need goals to win games. And maybe one or two attacking players, too. I can see us loading some players with the option to buy. That's from Kieran. So we can't sign out our own players, having McCredo. Class. I'm sucker when Joe Linton went down the way he did. I think it's actually trying for a penalty kick, John. Yeah, I didn't see that instant, mate, but there you go. All right, John, I'm hoping to win Eddie's back tomorrow. Hopefully, we can get us out too. And Ian, that's not the unsub. Thanks a lot, Ian. Thank you very much indeed, man. But I will try. When I'm up Newcastle, next time I come up, I will definitely have a stotty cake as a treat because I'm on a health kick now from tomorrow. Yeah, so I have to have one of them. You sure I Joe never tried a stotty? You know what? I heard of it, but I never tried it. But I will try it. So when I'm up there, get us one. I'm gonna have it. Okay. Stotties are great, John. Yep, I'll show that. Stotty cakes, yay! Get some stotty. I don't think you're going to sub us. Do you like Ian, by the way? And I've got Stotty again. Yeah. If you can get Champions League, we'll get bigger player names. That's totally agree, mate. Totally agree. So there you go. Got 32 people watching live. Every time I'm going to wrap it in 5-10 minutes, try to get more people watching this. That's cool. Just have a look at that one there. And I've got... we also got here, I got some more comments flying. Elliot Anderson tonight. That's some Billy. Ham and peas pudding, started with a bottle of pop. Yeah. Started for Johnny Boy. Yes, go! Yay! And then you got Tolly talking to do you think Joe Linton's good? He had a good game last week, but he's got to keep going. He's got to keep going. And I want another 10 good games from Joe Linton, by the way. And if he does, that'd be absolutely brilliant. I mean, he started to play like a £40 million player for that game, but I want to see him more. But I'll be watching him tomorrow very, very closely. So if he does well, I'll back him. It'd be absolutely fine. So he needs to do a lot more for me. Wait 6 years for Tony. And then got Gary D. It'd be great if Joe Willock get the winning goal tomorrow. I tell you, I love to hop him, guys. I love to hop him, mate. You're going to the Emirates tomorrow, Stotty John. I'm not there doing the watch-along, mate. Really hoping Willock scores tomorrow. I hope he does. There used to be a butcher where I live in Jara that I started with like bacon, sausage, and mushrooms, and that pudding. Gordon Ramsay would have proved. You know what? Next time I'm up, Ian, I'm going to have that, mate. 200%. Actually, I'm up there next week for the match, and I'll be there for the weekend. From the game we've seen last week, just goes to show there's a player in there. Yeah, absolutely. Waited 2 years for it, though. More like a £15 million player. Big up to the Stotty crew. Yes. I thought I had 36 people watching for a minute, but it's not 26. Thanks for the live, John. Good show. Eric, love you, man. Sure to love, mate. Thank you very much indeed. Eddie Howe's Army. So I'm going to wrap up, guys, because, listen, I just got back and I thought I'm going to do this. And I'll be back doing a watch-along tomorrow at 10 to 12. So please join us for that. And I've got breakfast, Stotty, black and white, black pudding, the lot. It's exciting. Excellent. Yes, thank you, mate. I'll be eating that one day. I'll be eating that really soon. Eddie Howe's Stotty Army. You try bacon ale. Bruno John, mate. I don't drink alcohol, mate. I really don't. And you know why? I haven't drank for 36 years. But now I won't be starting drinking now. But I'm on a health kit tomorrow. I've got some eggs in there. I've got some anything in there. Stotty Black Army. Yay! You did a watch along with Paul. I did on my own tomorrow, mate. Paul's got his own tomorrow, so he's got to try it out tomorrow, see what it's like. And if he doesn't like it, he can come back to me. So I'm still trying to get someone to come and watch along, which would be fantastic. And if I can, that'll be amazing. Can't wait to see Eddie's in the dog meat tomorrow. And Ian, I eat a Stotty in a Stotty. Ian! Yes, man. Yo, bro, you're a G, Ian. You're absolute G. Tour off, G's. I got to go because, like I said, I'm a bit knackered from the long day. I got quite early as well this morning. John Jones back at RB. Thanks, Key. Home to Norwich midweek, John. We're doing a watch on for that as well. What are you doing for your health kit, John? Hitting the gym tomorrow, first thing in the morning, and then come back and do this. And then I got his Paul doing one of his watch alongs for years, mate. He certainly is. But listen, I'm going to wrap up, by the way. And if you do like my videos, please smash the likes up. Do subscribe. Do leave a comment section down below. And listen, it's been fantastic coming. I do apologize I'm late and eat. Like, I didn't even know it was on. Great news, John. See you in the next one. That's tomorrow. I failed to set up some Ian, my guy. And I'm going to wrap it up. Tell us what you think. Tell us who your team should be. Do you think Jason Tyndall had a brilliant press conference? I think he had today, man. But until then, guys, watch what you're doing. CS Ian and excellent stream, John. Hit the like button on the way out. Jordy, thank you, man. I got Tony B as well. Thank you for that, Tony B. But watch what you're doing, guys. Have a fantastic evening. And I'll see you back at 10 to 12 tomorrow for a watch along. And until then, have a fantastic evening. And I'm out of here. Charles out. Bullies out.